Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great start to your Thursday. World of Winter is still going strong despite the kind of warmer weather, but it makes for a great environment to really go out and explore everything. And even though it doesn't feel like winter outside, there's still a lot of good things happening, including an event this weekend called Snowga. We are once again being joined by Bill Kirk with Downtown Grand Rapids Incorporated. Bill, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Phil. Good to be back.
Of course, yeah, glad to have you back, and specifically talking about Snowga. I mean, the name itself, already an incredible name, and it's going to be an even more incredible event. Why don't you give us a little bit of a run-through of what people can expect this weekend?
Definitely, yeah. So we're bringing Snowga back. This is an event we do annually for World of Winter. And it's just a really cool way to start the day on Saturday and start any World of Winter festivities you got going for the weekend. So from 9 to 10 a.m. up at 555 Monroe, right there by the skate park. There will be a yoga class led by AM Yoga, a great local studio over on the near west side. And there's also a partnership going on with Gazelle Sports. They're going to do a training, run, and walk after the yoga session. So good way to get the blood moving on a Saturday morning. Like you said, the weather will be really nice. No snow for Snowga necessarily, but still a good time. And then last little bit about that event, there will be complimentary hot beverages from Field and Fire, which is also up in the Monroe North neighborhood there. So some cool partnerships and a cool way to start the day on Saturday.
And really a great way to start the weekend, especially when a lot of people are probably going to be indulging in some pretty delicious foods for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Bill, you mentioned that you guys have brought it back for another year. It's been kind of a staple for World of Winter. I mean, what has been the response? I mean, it's got to be good for you guys to keep bringing it back.
Yeah, that's one of the things we try to do with all of our events through World of Winter is provide people some consistency and things that they can expect every year. So we always are happy to see people showing up and showing out for these events. In years past, for Snowga, we've had some pretty chilly temps and still a good crowd of people. So we anticipate even more people showing up this Saturday. But it's one of those things where we're always just grateful that the community comes out and enjoys these events that we put on in partnership with some of these local businesses. And then, like you said, there's going to be a lot of indulgence probably for a lot of folks on Sunday. So maybe get a run in and get a stretch in on Saturday to prep for that.
Absolutely. And, the events that you guys are hosting, obviously, a lot of them do have partnerships. This one specifically, I mean, you mentioned already that you guys are partnering with AM Yoga, who will be leading the class, Field and Fire, who will have the refreshments on hand afterwards. Gazelle Sports will be leading parts of the event as well. You guys are getting a lot of local businesses involved. How important was it for World of Winter to have that partnership? And also, I mean, what does it feel like to be able to not only bring the community out to an event like this, but also give some love back to some local communities?
Yeah, I mean, in general, the World of Winter Festival has been a great success downtown for just increased foot traffic, more visitors and residents coming down. So that's always beneficial for our downtown businesses, especially in what typically are kind of quieter winter months. But the way that we've seen these partnerships grow over the few years of the festival has been great. Really embraced by the local businesses participating in, our ice sculpture walks and events like Snowga. So for us, we're really grateful to be able to partner with our downtown businesses and get ideas and feedback from them on how to improve. But in general, we're just really happy that we can highlight some of these great businesses we have downtown through the festival.
And we looked at a couple of photos from some of the past events, Bill, a little bit earlier on this stream, and it looks like this is an event that a lot of people come out to. What do people need to know who are interested in heading on out to Snowga this Saturday? What are some of the things they need to keep in mind to not only make sure that they are there on time, but also make sure that they do have a place to not only enjoy the yoga, but also the refreshments, and maybe even join Gazelle Sports on that walk and run?
Yeah, so just the event time, 9 to 10. So if you're coming out, maybe get there a few minutes early to get set up and get comfortable. No real requirements other than that. It should be noted that you don't need to be a yogi or an instructor or an advanced yoga practitioner to participate. Same thing with the training, run, and walk. This is open for everybody. So we want everyone to feel comfortable coming down, regardless of your skill level in either of those areas. But yeah, so just try to get down there probably 8:45, 8:50. Get yourself settled and take in some of the sights. In addition to the event itself, we've got a couple of really wonderful art installations over there at 555 Monroe that people can check out. And then afterwards, if you want to stick around downtown, we actually have a couple more events that day and some walking tours and just a lot of great World of Winter art to see. So we hope people will come for the run and the stretch and some hot coffee or hot chocolate, and then stick around downtown and check out everything else.
Really is a great way to kick off the day, and then also just spend the rest of the day downtown and enjoying everything World of Winter has to offer. Bill, before we let you go, obviously, as somebody who's very familiar with World of Winter, all the events going on, you might be a little bit biased, but you also know better than anybody else just how great of an event this is. Why is Snowga really the place to be Saturday morning to really kick off the full weekend?
Well, one, like you said, the weather's going to be fantastic. So it's a great way to get downtown and just enjoy a beautiful morning. But yeah, get your weekend started right with a little exercise, a little stretch. And then really you can explore anywhere downtown. You can explore the festival. You can go to some local businesses, hit a park, walk along the river. Really downtown this weekend will be just a wonderful environment with a handful of World of Winter events. And like we were talking about, some great businesses and local shops to check out if you haven't seen them. But we hope you come down and enjoy it. And there's a lot of events and the schedule's really packed. So if you need to navigate that and plan your day out a little bit, head to worldofwintergr.com, and we have the full calendar of events, all the details there, as well as information about all the art installations, an interactive map so you can plan your walk and things like that. But yeah, come on down. It should be a really lovely weekend downtown.
Right, no, it absolutely will be. Bill, thank you so much for stopping by the live desk once again. I do want to remind everybody watching that if you would like to learn a little bit more information on Snowga or any of the other events, art installations, anything regarding World of Winter, you can find all of that information right now over on our website, woodtv.com. Bill, one last time, thank you so much for stopping by the live desk today. We really do appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me, Phil.
Of course, of course. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.